We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. We welcome you this Thursday evening. Hoping you're having a good one and are as excited as we are for this one. Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr joining me in the booth. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Hart. Take a look at the Suns in the Western Conference, currently holding on to that 8th slot, hanging on to their postseason plans.
Well, mentally, physically, strategically, everything has fallen into place for this club. They're bound to hit a bump in the road at some point, but for right now, I mean, it looks like this winning streak may go on for a while.
Well, Steve, you're right again. I mean, it's hard to find fault with any part of their game at this time. I mean, their confidence level continues to rise and rise, and you see that with every win.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Dragic is out there with the beast, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Curry with it. Now Lee inside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Clippers.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And it's good.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, it just seems there's something about lefties. I mean, whether it's Ginobili, James Harden, or the Dragon. That's Goran Dragic. Defenders seem to have a tough time getting on that left hand of those kinds of players and don't typically adjust well to keeping those guys out of the paint.
Curry can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's the beast. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Portland. The drive by Green, a leaner, and it falls over the rim and in.
And Dragic, a great slasher, just 6'3", but he does a terrific job of finishing through contact and around bigger defenders. Not a big-time dunker, but he uses his quickness to get to the rim. Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. And Dragic can certainly score the basketball. But Clark also a playmaker.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's an excellent pick-and-roll operator, whether it's scoring or finding a teammate out of the pick-and-roll set.
Iguodala kicks to Lee. Thompson inside the line. Good. He hits the jump shot. Thompson's got his first basket.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the beast. Again, Phoenix.
Well, you can't watch a game of him without mentioning Textgate, which has been the headline for this team. Not really the distraction they need right now.
It is a distraction, and I'm not sure if it will go away anytime soon. I mean, if you start thinking about next season or even your next team while you're suiting up for your oval, people are going to be upset about it, and it's going to affect your ability to perform in the moment.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the screen, up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Lee, left side. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Different look here for the Warriors. And for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Lee. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Phoenix also making some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Miles Plumlee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Green. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Goran Dragic. So it's the Warriors now. After the three-pointer from the Beast. Livingston passes to Barnes. Spates sets a screen. Puts up the baby hook. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Here's the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 14 points for the Beast.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Here is Livingston, averaging 6 points per contest. Green dishes to Barnes. Takes it from 10. Here's Spates. That's blocked. There's a screen. Thomas goes in, lays it up and banks it in. Thomas got his first bucket of the night.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the shot is good from the Beast.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Green, the screen. That's a 2 from Barnes. They get it back. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws.
I like that shooting.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Lee comes in for Harrison Barnes. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the Suns here with a different look. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Markieff Morris. Green comes in for P.J. Tucker. Goran Dragic is checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's the Beast in for Thomas. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The Beast, he's in at point guard. Miles Plumlee out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Green, and it's Dragic in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Lee. Makes it off the glass. Lee's got 8 points. Phoenix with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He had 30 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Let's just say he was really good.
Great open look there. 7 points for Steph Curry.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Suns leading by 23.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league. Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Lee outside. Iguodala outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lee is screen on Dragic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Now here's Green. He has 5. That's good. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Outside Curry. Lee kicks to Curry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here is Tolliver. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's the Beast. They kick it out to Green. Here's the Beast. Bangs home the trifecta. The Beast's got 25 points.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now. A moment here to check out some of the stats for Andrew Bogut. 2nd in blocks, and he's been a terrific rebounder as well in the top 10 game.
And of the numbers you tossed out there, Steve, I think his blocks ranking may be the most impressive to me. I mean, that's some rugged defense this guy's been playing.
Now here's Plumlee, and that one's good.
Assisted by Goran Dragic.
Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Right side Curry fires from 18, misses off the right iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut, and he gets the bucket.
Keeping up the pressure here. I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they are.
Now here's Iguodala. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Here's Curry. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. Lee trying to get open. Goes back up. They shoot again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Warriors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one drops.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And so David Lee nails them both.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
And through the first half of...
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without good movement, and it has been very good. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. All right, let's break out the pick and roll on these guys. That's going to be the go-to play for us in the second half. As reliable a move as there is. All right, guys, I know we got a healthy lead, but we cannot let up against this tougher team. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the Beast. 28 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Balance way through the hood, kids call me Mr. Sniffles. Other hand on my, as if I was slick.
Make you feel good, make you feel.
It must have been that girl I met at that restaurant on 89th. I knew I shouldn't trust her. I left my phone on the table while I was talking to a friend. She sent messages to all my clients. This is all on me. 100% my fault. He was just playing. He knew we'd never discuss another team while we're still under contract here. You gotta believe me, man.
So, is that how this all went down? Just a big misunderstanding that started with a stolen cell phone?
Sir, I don't know how that message got sent or leaked out publicly, but I want to let you know, I'm 100% behind our team. I'm ready to play in our next game in our uniforms right here at home. I'm ready to go like always.
That's good enough for me, son. Now get back to work. And you, I suggest you password protect that phone of yours.
Already done.
Man, come on.
Go.
All right, it's no secret we got killed on the glass last game. Today is all about rebounding. I want to see everyone boxing out, flying to the basketball. Let's go. A long time ago, I used to coach at Arizona Prairie A&M, a podunk school in a podunk town. And let me tell you, the A&M Scarlet Dogs could have beaten your sorry butts today. No effort, no energy, no game. Pathetic. If you want to be embarrassed next game, play like you did today. If you don't, I suggest you get your head straight. Now get out of here.
Man, I can't believe it actually happened.
Man, what are you babbling about now?
You've earned the starting spot in the lineup and continue to make plays. I like what you're bringing to the mix, but only time will tell if you can produce consistently over the long haul. You just got to keep working, and who knows, maybe this team will be yours someday.
I'm just happy to be a part of this team, be a part of something special.
Yeah, that's the kind of humility that will serve you well, my man.
In my way, that
So with this social media scandal thing going, you've alienated your teammates, the fans, and management.
That wasn't my intention.
But that's what happened. That's why I keep an extra cell at home just for conversations I want to keep to myself, and that bad boy never leaves the house.
An extra cell?
Just keep your intentions to yourself. We're all disposable in this league. All I really care about is your mindset. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm still focused on what matters. That's his team, my job, and the rest of the season.
Good, but words are one thing, actions are another. You're gonna have to bust your butt over the next few weeks to earn the respect and trust of your teammates again. Can you do that?
Absolutely, man. Those my boys.
Good. Time to prove it. Now get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Rook, keep your head up.
Oh, well, Coach Rivers. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I ain't playing very well.
Everybody has down nights. Don't dwell on it. I've seen you play. You've got game. You'll bounce back. Just keep working hard.
I will, for sure. Thanks again.